Welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. We're going to the mines. You rush over the hill and get your bearings, the sounds of active mining fading into the distance. Rosalina is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point toward a nearby mine. Mystical. Something about the mine feels wrong, as though a cold anger lies burning inside, sucking the light from the surrounding hills. This is the site of a mass grave. Ooh. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. And here I thought Stella was going to be the one to drag me into an abandoned coal mine. Oh, this place feels cursed. Yeah, let's do the mystical. I remember all those bad feelings I got last night. This place feels straight up cursed. I mean, like Nika said, a lot of people died down there. There's a lot of spooky history to this place. For all we know, maybe all that death left some kind of mark down there. Okay, just because a bunch of people died there doesn't mean it's cursed. Come on, I'm not about to let Rosalina get hurt in there. Even if what? Even if I means I have to go underground? I think that was a typo there. Whoa, you sure, Neeks? Uh-oh, and I can handle this on our own. Yeah, I'm sure. As much as I hate confined spaces, I hate the thought of other people getting trapped down there even more. Stella and Kanika disappear into the mines. Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. Disappear before you, if you should let Tabitha... No, car... Nah, we'll just follow. Out of loop, go after Rosalie without letting Tabitha in on what's going on. You take a deep breath and follow your new friends into the mine. The inside of the mine is warmer than you'd expected, the air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and your companions to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate its maze of corridors. Jesus, it's cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? I certainly can't say I'm one for dark, stuffy places. This seems much more suited for a cat if I do say so myself. Yeah, abandoned mines are way more claustrophobic than people expect them to be, and this one's real bad. You know, because of the child miner, or should I say the minor miners? Kanika visibly shudders. Okay, I'm not superstitious, but if there's one way to make sure you get haunted, it's cracking jokes about dead child laborers while walking on their graves. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. I actually snuck down here a few times to try and get some some good footage. Part of my ghost hunting phase. Jesus, Stella, things you do for your viewers. Did you find anything? I wish. If any place in Scarlet Hollow was actually haunted, it'd be this mine, hands down. But all I got was dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Stella pauses as sound rushes overhead. Oh my god, what was that? The mine's going to collapse and we're all going to die here, aren't we? Stella sighs longingly. That's just how wind sounds down here. You sound so disappointed. It just brings back memories of my last foray into these depths. Every time I thought I'd finally found a spooky ghost, there wound up being a very unghostly explanation. Like local wildlife, for instance. Stella turns her flashlight up towards an alcove overhead. Oh, we get to talk to the bat. Say, what's the big idea? Yeah, we was sleeping here. Shut the light off, you nosy bastards. I'm so sorry for my companions. Stella means well, I assure you. Oh, it's Gretchen talking. Those guys got me real good last time I was here alone. I'm sure you're quite worried about me after my behavior last night, but let that interaction be assurance that my temper is most wholly under control. I wouldn't dare venture away from the safety of my Stella's arms in a horrible place like this. It's Gretchen. Oh my god, there are bats down here. I'm going to get rabies, aren't I? I'm going to get rabies and die in a mine collapse. You holding up okay, Neeks? Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little on edge. Nika is stopped mid-sentence by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. Okay, what was that? That was death. Of that I am certain. That was... I have no idea what that was. Did that sound like knocking to you guys? Mystical. A hateful and broken presence stirs in the deep. It doesn't want you here. That was a warning. We have to move fast before something terrible happens here. Well, you don't think it's Tommy Knockers, do you? They're an old Cornish myth named for the knocking sound you can sometimes hear in mines right before a collapse. Bella. Some say the knocking is a warning, while others say it's the spirits themselves bringing down the mines. Not helpful. I'd love to spend some extra time poking around in here. Maybe it's got something to do with the mystery. The three of you were interrupted by a second, much less distant sound of a can being popped open. Okay, now that wasn't Tommy Knockers. It came from this way. Follow me. The only option I got. You and Kanika follow Stella further into the mine. You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageways give way to a small cavern. A group of teens turns and stares at you with annoyance. What the hell are you doing in here? What the hell are you doing in here? You creeps? Are you stalking us? Yeah, creeps. I just said that, Alexis. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. There's something terrible in this place that wants to be left alone. Get out of here before it leaves its mark on you. Tell your creepy friend and leave us alone, General Store Lady. Rosalina, your dad is worried sick about you. And if you ask me, he was right to worry. Why the hell would you think hanging out in an old mine would be a good idea? Is the Maxwell place not dangerous enough? Because no one usually comes in here, duh. Everyone knows we hang out at the Maxwell place now, so we had to find a new hideout. Which you instantly found, so I guess we have to find an even more secluded place where we can just be ourselves. I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you, Rosalina. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. Right, Becca, it is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. You can at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Don't you kids have school tomorrow anyways? Fall break. And we're not kids. Yeah, we're teens. Young pups these days, absolutely no respect for the elders. Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where did you even get those? Most of the teens avoid eye contact. The quiet one in the back tries to melt into the cavern wall. Oh no, I know that isn't you, Miles. It better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing in here? Becca's right. It sounds to me like you're stalking and harassing and all that. You're supposed to be minding the store. It's not like anyone comes in on Tuesdays. My mom's there, so it's fine. Eyes dart uncomfortably around the cavern as Kanika tears into her brother. It's not fine. It's extremely not fine. Why do I always have to be the responsible one? Do you know what I would give to be as carefree as you? I left school so you would have a chance to live your life, and this is what you're doing with it? What would Dad think if he could see this? Stealing booze from the family store to dick around in the abandoned mine? Dad's dead, Kanika, but if he were here, he'd be disappointed you wound up being such a bossy jerk. Who cares if we're having canned margaritas somewhere nobody's supposed to bother us? It's a lot of options. I also want to just love to help you all. Maybe done doing the bin. Yeah. I'd love to help you all sort this out, but can we maybe not do it in the abandoned coal mine? Oh, and what are you, an expert on mine safety? They only abandoned this place because there wasn't enough coal left to bother digging anymore. My dad told me, and he's an actual foreman at the continuous mining facility, so he knows what he's talking about. Wait, I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month, and he says this place is totally safe, and we can hang out here anytime we want. Becca's dad's right, though. Check out how sturdy this place is. Uh-oh, that's not good. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps a shred on the ceiling. Oh, was that the knocking we were hearing earlier? One of these days I'll find a real Tommy knocker. Oh my god, Zane, cut it out. Jumping up to hit stuff is extremely 8th grade. No offense, Rosalina. None taken, the other 8th graders are totally immature. Not like you, Rosalina, you're chill and smart too. Quiet, all of you. I don't care where your dad works, Becca, this isn't safe. Just because the old timber struts have stood this long doesn't mean they'll stand forever. I'm not listening to what some 20-somethings have to say about where we're allowed to be. Hey, I'm not sad, where'd you get that idea? My Stella can't possibly be sad with me around. How absolutely rude. These pups need to learn some manners. Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around the woods chasing nothing, extremely sad. Anyways, Rosalina isn't going anywhere. She's better off here than at home. Yeah, tell them about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. We've been living in the library for the past couple weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. They've got a hot plate and a couple cots in the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalina deserves better. Oh no, this is about your house being haunted, is it? No. Oh my god, did my dad tell you that? Pixel told me. My cat? It's a long story. It's such a bullshit excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can, like, say that about other people's families. Isn't that, like, bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Oscar actually invited us to check it out when we saw him earlier. It could make for a fun, non-abandoned coal mine related activity. Just throwing that out there. There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish he would be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it. Like I'm still a kid. I wish this was a little bit bigger so I could see more at once. It's between you and Dad. Two of you should talk. How do you know there isn't a ghost? It's straight. I'd be surprised if your house wasn't haunted. How do you know there isn't a ghost? Ugh, why are all the adults in this town such weirdos? There is no ghost. There are no such things as ghosts. Oscar's just lying. Yo, what if Zane break in? Oh, I was reading, what? What if we break in and ghost bust the place anyways, just to be sure? Oh my god, Zane, you can't ghost bust if there is no ghost. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't, like, break into her own home. There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust it if it's actually real, and if it isn't real, well, problem solved. You know what, Rosalina? You could always stay over at my house until Stella ghost busts your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Why are we talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There's no ghost. Whether there's a ghost in Oscar's house is a question for a time when we're not in immediate danger, and to ruin everyone's fun, the answer is probably no, there is not a ghost. Now I'm gonna drag my shithead brother back home and suggest you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung or gets crushed by rocks or meets any one of my terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Come on, Stella, didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommy knockers for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we've got to check it out. Stella. I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here the past few days. What if this is our chance to get an actual solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Nobody's going deeper into the mine. Nobody's staying in the mine. We're all leaving. Please, before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. It will not. Wait a second, where'd 3 of you run off to? Are you kidding me? Wow, Kanika, maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever, you would have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off, and like, I've been zoning out the whole time we've been here. Oh hey, they must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Oh no. Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get these hips through there. It's probably for the best here. Becca's head pops out from the tunnel's entrance. Becca, we are not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here a million times. Alexis, yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally not. I'm going to start saying the names. It makes it a little less confusing. Becca, I just whatever come on, you two. I know a cool spot this way. Stella. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Stella, okay, I think we can catch up with them if we just follow the voices. Stella, do you want to take those two out here while O and I track them down, Neeks? Nika, look, I know I've made a bit of a fuss about not liking this place, but I'm not about to leave you two alone down here. What if something bad happens and I'm not here to help? Or what if you run into something totally normal down here that you think is a ghost and I miss out on my chance to figure out what it actually is? Alright, knuckleheads, if I don't escort you two out of here myself, can I just trust you to actually leave and go home? Zane, yeah, sure, I could never fit in that tunnel anyways. They have crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Miles, whatever, I still have to do my dailies anyway, the service down here sucks. Kanika, good, now go. Miles and Zane quietly head back toward the entrance. Kanika, alright, let's get this over with. Mystical. No. Yeah, we'll do the mystical. I want to be super strange. Me, there's no way around it. I can feel the depths call out to us, and we are destined to answer their call. Kanika, please save the spooky one-liners for when we are someplace that isn't here. Stella, we can get coffee at Winnie's once we're all out of here. My treat. You and Kanika exchange a glance as Stella ventures forward. Go into the mine. As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversation bounce around the walls. Across the walls. Alexis, Becca? Why are we doing this again? We could get in so much trouble. Becca, because we're doing this because I'm not about to take the life advice from a YouTuber and drop out. Stella, whoa, that is uncalled for. Kanika, I didn't drop out. I'm going back to vet school as soon as my family doesn't need me here. Rosalina, I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. Her videos are really neat. Becca, oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? Stella, I mean, not yet, but I'm talked with Meat Rice, and I make plenty from ads and donations. Dang, Stella, Meat Rice? That's a big deal. They're on, like, every big podcast. Stella, thank you. It feels like a really big step up for the channel. Big step for the channel. Gretchen, I am so proud of you, Stella. Let's go. Another knock closer interrupts your thoughts, followed by another. Stella, is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as the kids? Kanika, yeah, it's not just you. Rosalina, okay, that knocking is starting to freak me out. Becca, calm down, Rosalina, it's just mind sounds. Alexis, did you guys see that? Becca, no, it was just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. Rosalina, I saw it. Becca, shut up. There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. Those poor kids. Stella, is it too mean to call it karma? They've been making fun of us all night. Nika, at least now we'll probably be able to actually get them to leave. Keep going. As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but it's much louder than before. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. That does not look safe. In the darkness beyond, you can still hear the echoes of terrified teens, their panicked arguing bouncing down the pitch-black corridors. Mystical, the pit radiates rage, a white-hot anger. It hates you, but at the heart of it, you can sense something else, the quiet hum of a darker presence. The heart calls to you, desperate to be witnessed. Gretchen. Lord, tell me we aren't going down the deep dark hole. It don't smell right. Stella, well, it looks like the only way forward is that pit, and it sounds like there's somewhere down there. I wanna communicate more between Gretchen and Stella. I've never been this far in. It looks like a death trap. Are you sure we should go down there? Stella, you can wait up here, Neeks. I don't think I can climb down and hold Gretchen. Alright, I'm not going to argue with you. That ladder looks older than all of us combined. Good luck. Stella, alright, let's do this. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. Gretchen, I've got my paws crossed for you too. Follow Stella. Stay safe. Becca, I'm pretty sure this is the way back. Come on. Alexis, pretty sure. I thought you'd been down here before. Becca, okay, maybe I didn't get this far in, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I definitely remember the way out. Hurry, I don't want to be down here anymore. Rosalina, I think it was actually this way. Becca, oh shut up. No one even wanted you to come with us anyway. Alexis, Becca. Stella, yeah, they're close, alright. Nika, it sounds like they're really lost. The voices around you, those of the teens and your companions, sound odd, distant. Step forward. There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it. Oh, that sounds weird. We're gonna walk towards it. You don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest, a desperate need to perceive and be perceived. Wrap yourself in the darkness of the pit. Stella, hey, are you alright? Oh, bear witness. Stella reaches for your shoulder, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. Oh. Standing man. You said we wouldn't use the shipment. Standing man. You know it's compromised. Seated man. We couldn't afford to wait on the new wood, Charles. We had to go ahead with it. Oh. Seated man. It's still sturdy enough. It'll get the job done. Stella. Oh, are you alright? Oh, thank God you're alive. It looked like you had a seizure or something, and then you just conked out. Oh, is that like faces? He's okay, Kanika. Kanika, thank God. Stella, okay, don't move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourself while you're still recovering from whatever that was. Kanika and I are going to get you help. We'll be back soon, I promise. Don't die on me, alright? You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit intent on your rescue. Oh, there's the miners. I guess that's their helmet light. You raise up your elbows, head still swimming from the visions, your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than ever. Through it, you once again hear the panicked voices of bickering teenagers echoing down the stone corridors. Rosalina. Becca, you're just getting us more lost. It's this way. Becca, if you're so sure, then why don't you just leave? I can't believe I let Alexis talk me into inviting you in the first place. Rosalina. Becca, I'm just trying to help. Becca, I said go. Rosalina. Okay, I will. Alexis, you don't have to go with her. You know that, right? Alexis. Becca. Pick a side, Alexis. Alexis, I'm sure Becca knows where we're going. She wouldn't just lie. Sorry, Rosalina. The increasingly desperate voices of the teens are drowned out by the thunderous knocking. You can practically feel the ground shake beneath you. You can almost see the walls vibrate with the intensity of the hellish sound. As you settle more into your senses, Rosalina appears in the passageway to your left. She's out of breath and it looks like she's been crying. Rosalina, I'm sorry I snuck off like that. I just wanted Alexis to think I was cool. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall. This place is at least part of it. It's coming apart. Rosalina, Becca and Alexis are still down there. We can't just leave them here. I know which way they were going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. Please, I don't want them to die. Mystical. This is a terrible place, and whatever lurks in these tunnels wants you dead. You need to get out of here. Another dusting of debris falls from the ceiling. You don't have long until the mine collapses on you. Oh no, someone's gonna die, probably. I mean, I'm the main character, so I'm not gonna die if I go after Becca, right? Right? Where's that gonna mean? Rosalina dies? I think you gotta go after him. No man left behind. Go back to save Becca Alexis. Achievement. Okay, let's do this. Thank you. They're back this way. Hurry. Rosalina runs back the way she came. Follow her. Run after her. Mine shakes with each new thunderous blow as bits of rock and dust fall off from the ceiling and scatter on the floor around you. Alexis, I thought you knew the way out. I thought you'd been down here a million times already. Becca, I was making it up, okay? Rosalina, we're coming. Just stay where you are. Can you see those things, Rosalina? She ignores your question, secretly focused on pushing forward towards her friend. You follow suit. Rosalina, you came back. I don't want to die down here. Then move. Becca, okay. Quickly push your way back towards the entrance. Pieces of fallen rock littering the path around you. As you reach the pit, you and Rosalina direct Becca and Alexis to a ladder. They start climbing around the pit. You follow suit and start climbing close behind. Rosalina, why couldn't you have just listened to someone other than yourself, Becca? Becca, I'm sorry, okay? God. You push forward, your burning muscles giving way to pure adrenaline. To your horror, you can see cracks forming on the walls of the tunnel. Come on, you gotta go faster. Rosalina, we're almost there. I can see the entrance. Your surroundings quake as the mine collapses around you. Uh-oh. And then the knocking fades and you feel safe, having arrived back at the entrance in one piece. She don't look safe. Becca, what the fuck? Alexis, Rosalina, are you okay? Clearly, she's not okay, idiot. Alexis, shut up, Becca. It was your idea to go down there in the first place. It's your fault. Rosalina, cough. This really hurts. Stella and Kanika pop their heads through the mine entrance. I think I hear voices in there. Stella, oh my god. Kanika, Rosalina, can you hear me? We're gonna get you out of here, okay? Stella already called an ambulance. Becca, but that means cops are gonna come. They're gonna know I was drinking. They're gonna know we went in there to drink, right? Alexis, Becca, that doesn't matter. Becca, if my dad finds out, he'll kill me. He can't know. In a panic, Becca runs for the entrance and pushes her way through. Alexis, don't worry about her, Rosalina. She's being an asshole. Kanika, one of us wait by the gate to make sure they can find us up here. Stella, I'm going to get Tabby. Maybe we should have told Tabby. Kanika, alright, I'll go down to the gate. Rosalina, I'm so sorry. I'll be back. We're gonna get you out of here and you're gonna be just fine, okay? Oh, and Alexis, we'll keep you safe until then. Gretchen, don't worry, Pup. I know you're sick, but I'm here to keep you warm. Rosalina, am I gonna die? Alexis, Rosalina, don't say things like that. Mystical. Death is the natural part of life, Rosalina, but you're not dead yet. Or was that the thing, so... I don't think I would be thanking someone for saying that. Rosalina's breath comes in quick, irregular bursts. If I don't make it, tell my dad I'm sorry. Alexis, I'm the one who has something that we're sorry about. This is all of me and Becca's fault. We never should have gone down there. Rosalina, it's not your fault. I went down there because I wanted to. Rosalina pauses, catching her breath. Rosalina, thank you, I'm glad everyone else made it out okay. Couldn't have done it without your help. Oh. Yeah, you're right. You're mature for your age. Wouldn't make her feel better. Worrying about others' time like that, you're more brave than a lot of adults I know. Alexis, it's true, Rosalina, you're braver. You're braver than I am, and smarter. If I hadn't stuck with Becca, maybe, I don't know, maybe it would have been different. It's just not fair that this happened to you. Alexis, you're the nicest person I know. Rosalina? Rosalina, still awake, just hurts like hell. Alexis, sorry I shouldn't be pushing you to talk. I'll just hold your hand until they come back with help, okay? Gretchen, don't go to sleep just yet, pup. Alexis grabs Rosalina's hand, tears streak down both their cheeks as you sit in silence together, waiting for long, anxious moments to pass before help arrives. Tabitha, some of my men are on the way with rock lifts. We'll get you out of here soon. Uh-oh, I'll be having a word with you. Anika, they're over here, Earl. Sheriff Earl, Jesus H. Christ, you weren't kidding about the emergency. It'll still be a bit for the ambulance. The nearest depot is over in Brevard, so it'll be at least another half hour. Tabitha, you heard the man. You have half an hour to get her out of here. Move it. Oscar, Rosa, sweetie, I'm here. Rosalina, Dad, I'm sorry. Oscar, you don't have to be sorry. It's okay. We're all here. Alexis, you can hang on, Rosalina. I know you can. Tabitha's men quickly get to work and manage to pull Rosalina out from the rubble just as the ambulance arrives. Paramedic, sir, I'm afraid there's no space at the back. Oscar, what do you mean? I can't ride with her? Paramedic, you're better off driving behind us. We're headed to Brevard, so it's quite a ways. Oscar, is she going to be okay? She's going to make it, right? Please, God. Paramedic, yes, sir, I promise you. We're going to do everything we can to keep her stable. Her vitals are looking good. Oscar, Rosalina, my poor baby, I'll be there as fast as I can, okay? I promise you won't be alone. Rosalina, I love you, Dad. Paramedics load Rosalina into the back of the ambulance and drive off. Oscar approaches you off to the side as the police talk to Tabitha and her men. Oscar, what the hell happened in there? I'm going to med school. It's like the seams of reality are fraying here. Nobody is safe. Oscar, ominous but not hopeful. Stella, what I was trying to say is the Tommy knockers brought down the mine. I can't believe they're actually real. But I got some audio of the knocking on my phone. They must have been furious that we went down there. Nika, it doesn't matter what caused it. I'm just sorry it happened, Oscar. Oscar, this is all my fault. She's been so angry with me. If I'd just been able to provide more stability, she wouldn't be doing things like this, putting herself in danger. I'm sure she thinks I'm making things up about her house being haunted, but I've seen things I can't explain, and it's only gotten worse over time. Stella, my offer still stands to check it out for you, once you're back from the hospital, that is. Thanks, Stella, that means a lot. I've gotta go. Alexis, Mr. Gutierrez, is it okay if I come too? I want to be there for her. Of course, Alexis, it'll be good for her to see a friendly face. The two of them head over to Oscar's car and drive off. The entities in the mines. Pretty sure I saw some ghosts down there. They were right behind Stella right before you two left, and they followed Rosalina and I when we went after Becca and Alexis. Did you not see them? Stella, whoa, I didn't see anything other than the two of you with that carving. That's super weird. Nika, I don't want to doubt what you experienced. I couldn't see anything down that pit, but you might have just been primed to see things. Stella, you know, now that I think about it, that totally fits the profile for some of the Tommy Knocker stories. What if they're actually bona fide ghosts? Nika, oh, Stella. Everything that happened down there centered around that main chamber where I saw that carving. Stella showed me a photo. Weird stuff. Yeah, really weird. Are you sure those were Tommy knockers? Depends on what you mean by sure. Is anyone really sure of anything? They fit the description pretty well, and I don't know what else they'd be. Kanika, I have no idea what happened there. I need to do some reading on mind collapses, I guess. Return. Your vision. There was a stone carving on the wall of that pit. It gave me some sort of vision. I saw what happened to this place. The Scarlets caused the old collapse. Charles Shaw was set up. Stella, no way. Dude was a monster. Kanika, I mean the Scarlets were monsters too. They still are. What am I saying? I don't believe in visions. Whatever you saw probably just auto-suggestion. What? I don't know, Neeks. Oh, had like a seizure next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. Just because he passed out or had a seizure doesn't mean it wasn't auto-suggestion. Ditchlings. Something's telling me that this was only the beginning of our ditchling problem. Stella, now that you mention it, Kanika's mom said the numbers we saw in the woods were a big deal. Nobody even died here tonight, and I feel like we're left with even more questions than we had this morning. And we had a lot of questions this morning. But hey, maybe we just averted whatever disaster they were here to predict, though. Sneaking, this is all still a little too magic for me. Just because two bad things have happened doesn't mean there's a pattern. Right? What happened? Oh. I can't believe you let... Oh, I didn't mean to click that. So lay off her. I didn't mean she didn't leave when she did. The ambulance might not have gotten here in time. I didn't mean to click that. You know what it seemed like? I was scared. Hey, at least you're alive, right? I meant to click. What happens now? What happens now? What happens now is we have a word. All of us. What the hell were you three doing there? I thought I gave you very specific instructions. Uh-oh, stay in one place while I finish my meeting. I was only gone for like an hour, and here you are at the site of what was almost a deadly mine collapse. Stella, Tammy, come on, it's not O's fault. Nika, Stella's right. If this is anyone's fault, it's yours. You have an abandoned mine on your property that was barely even boarded up. It was only a matter of time until something like this happened. Gretchen, are we fighting? Kanika, if anything happens to Rosalie, that's on you, Tabitha Scarlet. Oh, her name's Scarlet. How dare you? It's not like I put up a big neon sign saying cool place for teens to hang. It's clearly not safe. Tabitha, you three were up here with them. Why didn't you do something to get them out of there sooner? No mystical stuff? Yeah, what kind of stuff? Cool it, Tabitha. We're probably the reason you have one kid in the ambulance instead of 5 buried alive. Tabitha, fine, you're right. At least nobody died, probably. What a heartfelt apology. Stella, come on, guys. What's the point of arguing like this? I know it can feel cathartic to point fingers and yell. But what's it going to accomplish other than bruised egos? You're right. Tabitha, come on, we're leaving. Younger cop. Now, hold on a minute, Miss Scarlet. Sheriff Earl, mind if we have a quick word with your cousin, Miss, in private? Tabitha, okay, fine, just make it quick, and don't you dare try to pull anything on him. He did nothing wrong here. Younger cop. Ladies, I'm afraid that means you too. Stella, don't you need to talk to us? We witnessed this too. Sheriff Earl, oh sure, but that can wait. We know where to find y'all. Sheriff Earl, what a coincidence, running into you 2 nights in a row. This is my colleague, Deputy Derrickson. Deputy Derrickson, pleased to meet you. Apologies for my absence today. It was my special bowling night, you see. A man has to have his me time. But I was briefed with the events of last night, even though we're still not sure if what went on could be considered a crime. Sheriff Earl, Duke has been missing since then, though we found neither hide nor hair of him. Could be he's just on an extended hunting trip. We saw it. Didn't we take pictures? Deputy Derrickson, it wouldn't be the first time he's done something like that. I was told the footage showed his supposed body, but we couldn't get that camera working. So no way to confirm. Oh, we took the footage. We couldn't get the camera working, so no way to confirm until we track him down. We took the save thing. Now I know both of us were terribly unfortunate. The memory card. Now I understand both of these were terrible, unfortunate accidents that had nothing to do with you being in the area, but as officers of the law, you have to understand that we get a little suspicious when we see the same face multiple times in a row. And we have to ask, what exactly were those teenagers doing in a shuttered mine owned by your family, and why were you down there with them? We saw some teens sneak into an abandoned mine, so we went after them. We were just trying to do the right thing. Of course, very noble of you. Pardon our questions, just trying to gather all the facts, you see. I shouldn't even be talking to cops. Just be thorough. All our duty as officers of the law. Well, if there's nothing more you can tell us, I suppose we'll let you go on about your evening, but we may be in touch. Deputy Derrickson tips his hat to you, and the two officers wander back towards the mine. Derrickson taking notes as they examine the scene. You make your way towards Stella and Kanika. Ah, Stella, I just can't believe 2 nights in a row. Is it my fault, Neeks? Nika, Stella, no, this is all just an awful coincidence. Not your fault. Stella, oh hey, I guess the cops are done with you. What are they gonna take you in for, being present in an accident? Kanika, sorry if they gave you a hard time. Small town cops, you know. Stella, always blame everything on drifters, even acts of God, I guess. Tabitha, excellent, you didn't get arrested. Now come on, let's get back to the estate. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. Stella, I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Tabitha, I'd really rather you didn't. If you're gonna run around almost getting killed every night, keep my cousin out of it. Kanika, your cousin is an adult, Tabitha. He can make his own decisions. Tabitha, not while he's under my roof. Yes, I can still make decisions under your roof. Or I'll just stay with Stella. Come on, let's go. As if to illustrate her point, Tabitha grabs your arm, dragging you towards the car. Are you kidnapping me? Tabitha, don't be ridiculous. I'm taking you home. You can practically feel Tabitha roll her eyes as she drags you to the car. I'm a grown person. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. Try to keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what may lurk behind the tree line. Why do you treat Stella like that? Didn't you two used to be friends? I don't want to talk about Stella, it's none of your business anyway. You and Kanika really don't seem to get along. I wonder why. She pushes my buttons. Are you racist? Is there some kind of history there, or... No, quit talking. I need to focus on the road. Don't appreciate being dragged off like that. It's been a long day. Are you really going to make a fuss about me bringing you back to the estate? After all the havoc you've caused, you should count your lucky stars you still have a place to sleep tonight. And a dirty old piece of crap. I'm doing terribly, by the way, in case you wanted to know. Noted. Ride in silence. Your eyes wander back to the tree lines as you and Tabitha slink back into silence. You once again cross the threshold into the estate, a musty stench of decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, and I'm sure it's the precursor to a horrifically stressful week. I'm going to bed. I'm suggesting you do the same. Yeah, I'm just good night. See you in the morning. Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs, her posture defeated. You head up to your room to turn in. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts after your time in the Shaw mine. You barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. Kanika sent a message to Stella. Y'all, these are those things, right? Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. Stella, I saw them again too. Another picture, this time them staring from a tree. Nika, WTF, these things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. Stella, I guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapse. Nika, no way I'm sleeping tonight. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes, even as you stare down the ominous pictures on your phone. Nothing out the window. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you wouldn't almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, you see Rosalina's face, twisted with pain, staring up at you with tear-streaked cheeks. Trapped by powers beyond her control, terrified of what her now uncertain future would hold. Oh. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. Kitty cat. Just a cat. It's always the cat. How does the cat open the door? Roo-Roo. Don't read into this. The woman kicked me out. I just want a warm place to sleep. It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. This is the end of the chapter. Tabitha? It's a hole in the floor. Stairs. Was this part of the house we never explored? Are there bodies in the basement? Oh, the knocking in the basement. This is the end of episode 2. Episode 3 awaits. Proceed if you dare. Okay, we're gonna end this here. Thanks for watching. Bye.